Hello everyone. So this is going to be last weekly episode for Market Kya Lagta Hai in this year 2022, and let's quickly take a look at how the things for Nifty as well as Bank Nifty are poised, with especially with yesterday's brutal fall in mid cap, small caps, even in indices and mainstream stocks. The fall is in a way signifying, and investors are wondering at what level this market is going to take support. Let's find answers to this question, and in this short video of around 11 to 12 minutes we'll try to identify what are the key support areas and what are likely to be targets or movement for the coming week. That's what we are here to look for. So without wasting much of our time, let's go to my charts. So this is my chart for both the indices, Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, and as we can see, if we plot a simple Fibonacci tool, that tells us the current retracement level is exactly at 50% Fibonacci retracement level with respect to the fall, with respect to the bounce from 30th of September till the high that was made up till 1st of December, and from 1st of December we are seeing this fall. So in last 24 calendar days we are seeing this fall again back to 17,800. For Bank Nifty though, the fall is not that steep, or it must be lesser than 50%. So it's just 38% retracement. Now what I'm expecting from these levels is that there should be some bounce, some kind of a bounce in both the indices, and from that bounce again we'll be preparing for a lower high, and that lower high will lead us to the next leg of fall. Okay, yeah, you got me right. So whatever relief that we are going to get right now will be a temporary relief for some time, and from those levels again we should get a fall. Now how does these things work? Let's go to Nifty chart and try to understand these things. So we were looking at Friday morning, I mentioned about that 18,010 can be a great support, and from those levels we should bounce. This is what our weekly range was also there. Now I'm going to extend this range up till 17,800. Right, and 18,300 should be my upper range. I add the same things, same levels in the coordinates. So 18,300 and 17,800. These are the levels that I'm expecting. Now this is going to be our range for the coming week, the last week of 2022. So from here, these levels, I'll just quickly remove all these targets which we were using in the past. For the past 1 week, all these targets got completed. This was my important support level. I'll remove this as well as this. And now how do we look at the rally or the bounce which is going to be here? See, I'll just quickly take you to hourly chart for the ease of calculation. Now see, when we look at this fall up till the level of yesterday's low, which is 17,779, and this high of 18,887. So if we look at the fall, this entire fall, the retracement targets, the first target will be 18,040, right? And the second target will be 18,202. If at all we go by the logic of the regular bounces, usually the bullish retracements are quicker, faster. And to look at this retracement, I feel the target should be something like this. I'll take the path tool. So we are expecting from these levels, this is how the fall has been so far. And after this fall, we are looking at the bounce somewhere up till here. And from this bounce, then we should see the next leg down. Now this next leg down should go to a target of around 17,600. Okay, now there are two possibilities. This is one possibility that we should get a bounce from here, steady bounce for the so the next year beginning should be at a higher level. The closing of December should be at a better level than wherever we are right now. And if we are closing above 18,000, that's very likely that we will close this year above 18,000. So it will create a ground, a level from where we can again create the new short trades. If you ask me personally, this bullish trade right now is a very risky trade. Why I'm saying it's a very risky trade? Because at this level on the charts, we do not have any confirmation for going long. But right now it feels that we are at the lower level of this range, and from these levels there has to be some bounce, some kind of a bounce. Eventually the positions will get built, and then slowly we should get to see the bounce in coming few days. If this fails, if this entire narrative fails, and if we get a close below this Friday's close, if at all we do not get a bounce, then in that case we will be straight headed to, so that will be something like this. So this lower high is already there, this low, lower high, and we might go to 18,600 level. This is another possibility. This is what I'm expecting. This can be a second possibility. But for that, we need to break below this level. But if you ask me personally, I feel the first option looks very feasible, that we should get some bounce at least up till 18,200, and then from those levels of 18,200 we should again get a next leg of fall. So this is how I'm looking at Nifty scenario. When I'm talking about Bank Nifty, even in Bank Nifty we were expecting that 42,231 this level will be held, but then it was a consistent fall, and now during this consistent fall I need to revise these things. I need to take this out, all these old targets. All these targets are completed. Perfect. So now the range goes to 41,500 and 42,500. So this is what our range is going to be for the next week. So with this support, with the current support, we should get a steady bounce. That's what I'm expecting, a steady bounce, and that bounce should take us back to, let's say, 43,500. If we calculate Fibonacci just like how we did in case of Nifty, what should be our answer? See, I changed to hourly time frame so that the number of candles will be less, and we should get to see the retracement level pretty quickly. Yeah, perfect. So this makes a lot of sense. The target for Bank Nifty, in my opinion, can be 42,500 if at all this bounce sustains. And if this bounce does not sustain, and if we close below this 41,600, then we can be headed towards 41,000 and eventually 40,500. These are going to be targets. In any which way, currently indices and the main component of indices, they are showing some weakness, some weaker bias. Right now, if you ask me, I do not have any kind of a bullish or a bearish positions. There are no positions ongoing for me. What I'm planning is a bear call spread, and these spreads can be initiated at a lower high level. We should get some kind of a bounce like this, some kind of a bounce. That bounce will help us to enter the market with a smaller stop loss. At this point in time, I am not very keen on trading into the bullish trades. I will let go. It's a year end, less number of participations there. I'll just wait patiently and look for an opportunity to enter. Once I get that opportunity, then and only then I will make sure to enter. This is it for the last weekly episode of Market Kya Lagta Hai. Enjoy this period and welcome New Year with a lot of energy, right? So my best wishes for you for the next year 2023. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm signing off. Bye-bye.